just for starters, Brad, talk about the decision for some of your Breeders' Cup horses to delay the work till tomorrow.
I just, had a drizzling rain all night, yesterday evening and all night. So the track's a little wet, with the horses preparing for the Classic. I think we're going to, and Shedaresthedevil, I think we're going to wait for it tomorrow morning.
What does that? Do you have to make any adjustments in how they work, or
Not really. We'll still look to get a good move out of them, but see how the track is tomorrow. I think it'll be a little better, and go from there. I may breeze the Juvenile Turf contender ready to perform, and Turnerloose. She's a Juvenile Fillies Turf. I may breeze them at 9 o'clock. I'm going to watch the track after this first break, or look at the track after the first break, and kind of get a game plan if we go at 9 or not. And those are turf horses. Probably not looking to do quite as much with them as the dirt horses, but and their race is Friday as well. So we'll see how it goes. I think a lot of my owners would tell you, I'm not someone that sets up a play and feels like I have to execute it. I always tell my owners, listen, I'll call an audible at the line of scrimmage. I do a lot of entering late. I do a lot of stuff off field, and that's it. I'm not someone that comes up with a game plan and is etched in stone at all. I like to look at the defense and then maybe call my play. So that's just the way I do it.
Brad, would these both Knicks go in essential quality? They both go off to stud next year. What does it feel like as a trainer when you know you're getting close to them leaving your barn, and if they brought you so many highlights?
Yeah, no, I'm glad that they've obviously very proud of what they've accomplished, and excited about them going off to stud, and at some point hopefully training some of their offspring. Excited about that. And very happy Mandaloon's coming back, so hopefully he can fill the void. He's going to come back hopefully right after Breeders' Cup, so we're excited about that. So I'm hopefully he can pick up where some of these nice colts and stallions are leaving off.
I can't recall based on the releases when they went off to stud, but are either essential quality or Knicks go and play for the Pegasus after the Breeders' Cup?
I think Knicks go's a possibility, yes.
I keep doing the math, and it's hard to believe it's been only 3 years since you won your first Breeders' Cup race. And how have things changed since then? Are you approaching the Breeders' Cup different since then?
I don't know if I'm approaching it any different. We had some runners in the Breeders' Cup before we had our first win. I think we had our first starter in 14 with Carr out of Santa Anita, and then we followed it up with Spelling Again and Green Mask and some other horses that were, I guess you'd say, also runs. And then Monomoy was obviously our breakthrough, and I think we started 4 horses in the Breeders' Cup that year. So the year she won the Distaff in 18. So it's all these horses are different. You approach your races or train them maybe a little different, or have different ideas, but we've obviously had the success here at Churchill and Summit Keeneland last year, and then I think in this case going out to Del Mar, we're looking at what we did a couple years back with Kofefi and British Idiom and how they were able to go out there and have success. So I think that was a valuable experience, and it worked out well for those two, and some of that'll play into what we do with this group we have going out this year.
Did you go from hoping you would have a Breeders' Cup horse each year to this year? It's beyond hope. It's like, how many are you going to have this year? If you didn't have any Breeders' Cup starters, that would be almost cataclysmic for your stable at this point.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, when you're at Saratoga, you start thinking, and obviously all of them don't make it. We kind of had Arklow on the list as a possibility. Bonnie South was on the list, and they just obviously Arklow didn't run quite as well in New York as we wanted, and so it's not like it all works out right. There's some that just don't pan out, or just with the ship going west, you think, hey, maybe just stay in this part of the country. So, some of them work out, some of them don't, and you have to adjust and do what's right for the horse.